every morning now, I've decided for Kyron that the routine is that he's going to do the dusting. I mean, we've been doing other kind of general chores, like he'll do some hoovering or whatever, but so I decided that now he'll be doing this. So every morning he will know that he has to get out and take all these things out of the TV stand and dust it. Just so that he learns routine and, you know, just to give him a responsibility. That he knows this is his job. Do you like it being your job?
Yeah.
Good. So we give him a bath. Then once he's had his bath, he does this, and then he has his breakfast, and then gets on with his work. That's his routine every day, isn't it?
Yeah.
Good. Anyway. Yeah. So he does his breakfast, basically organic oats, and we've got bananas inside the porridge oats as well. One thing I just want to say, really quickly, is that the whole purpose of me doing these vlogs for you guys is to show you the reality, and that things are not always going to be perfect. Like some days we are not going to sit down and do some neat handwriting and like everything's going to be amazing and we're going to just do things according to this amazing, really rigid schedule. There'll be some days when, let me just show my face. There'll be some days when we don't even get any work done and we just end up running loads of errands all day. This is how I see it. Errands, running errands, and with running errands and getting your children to help you run those errands, I believe is all part of education. Sit down and have your breakfast, please.
I get that because you're filming.
Yeah, but you eat your breakfast while I'm doing this. Running errands is all part of the education. I in the beginning, I never thought so. Like, this homeschooling thing has been a massive learning curve for me. That if you can see me, if you can't, sorry, because I don't have a flip out screen on this camera, so I can't really see what's going on half the time. But running errands and getting your children to help you is all part of their education process. I never thought so in the beginning. That's why I believe that this homeschooling situation for me, in the beginning, I was a little bit apprehensive about it. I was a little bit nervous about it.
Take a picture of it.
Yeah, we'll take a picture of it in a minute. Well, I keep on losing my train of thought. I've changed my views on certain things, basically. Like, I used to get so stressed out when, oh my gosh, he didn't do his ABCs today. Oh my gosh, he didn't do his 1, 2, 3 today. He didn't do... But now, if I've got errands to do and he can help me do those errands...
He needs to do 1, 2, 3.
Yes. He didn't do... If I've got errands to do and he can help me do those errands, you know, I see that as part of being part of the homeschool day anyway. Because he's learning something. He's learning life skills. Like, every day when he does his cleaning, it's all part of the process. You know, he's learning to be self-sufficient. He's learning to be able to look after himself. You know, I remember when I went to university, and I remember some of the boys and girls not knowing how to even make a toast for themselves. They would burn it. Like, I would make these beautiful meals, and they would be like, oh my gosh, how did you know how to make that? Like, they've never done anything like that for themselves because their parents never really showed them how to do it. You know, so this is all a learning curve for Kyron, in the sense that he's going to be able to do things for himself, and not feel like if he's on his own that he is, you know, he's not going to be able to survive because he hasn't got his mum there doing everything for him. And even when we go shopping, I show him the produce. I show him, like, this is lettuce, this is a cabbage, this is carrots, this is how much it costs per kilo. He's learning maths in terms of he's learning quantity. He's learning units. So I really do believe that it's all part of the process. So yeah, I know I'm rambling, which is what I do quite often. But I'm going to have my breakfast now anyway. I'm vlogging for my other channel too, which is a bit of a challenge for my vegan channel. So I'm just vlogging what I eat. So yeah, I'm going to just go now and I'm going to show you what we do next. We're probably not really going to do any majorly academic stuff today, actually. He said he wants to make a mask, and so, which is what I'm probably going to do. Anyway, see you guys in a sec. We're making a superhero mask. We got some old cereal boxes and we're just using the card for that. So we got that, and then we got some elastic that we're going to use for the headband thing that goes around the head. And that's it. What do you think?
That's really, really dangerous.
What's dangerous?
If you put it around your head.
No, because we're going to put it around the back of your head so that it stays on. Otherwise it will just fall off, won't it? Anyway, okay, so he's making the superhero mask. What colours do you need to use for Spider-Man? You got red. What other colours is it? You don't remember what Spider-Man colours are? Spider-Man's not grey. Look.
Spider-Man don't look blue.
He does have blue. Right, we couldn't actually, it kept on falling off the elastic that he's got, so we ended up using my eye mask and then putting it over his head with it, and it seems to have worked. And then we're making a superhero cuff now using this elastic. We're colouring it in, and then we're going to put some red on it as well to put around his hands as his like Spidey cuff. Yeah? Talking of spiders, didn't we write a book, Bob's, called Kyron Said I'm Not Scared of Spiders?
Wow.
Didn't we?
I'm not scared of spiders.
Not scared of spiders, and it's available on our blog, isn't it? Homeschooling in East London at blogspot.co.uk. We'll put the link below. Anyway, ignore the laundry and all that stuff there, and the washing up that needs to be done. Ugh.
What's this?
It's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy. Anyway.
What's this?
Wow. Anyway, we're gonna get ready now because I'm gonna go and buy the ingredients to make I'll put it back on in a minute. We're gonna make, because on the beginning of the week we did the Jamaican flag, and what I was hoping to do with each time we talk about a specific country is to make a specific food. So we're gonna make some ackee and some spinach. Originally you would make ackee, saltfish and callaloo, but we don't have the fish. I don't eat fish, and so he does eat the fish sometimes, but I don't really want to make two meals. So we're just going to make ackee with the spinach and some red peppers and onions, and then we're going to make some dumplings. Instead of frying them, we're going to bake them instead, and we're going to use gluten-free flour. So yeah, we're just going to make a healthier alternative to what they make. Anyway, yeah, bye. Okay, so we're off out to go and get the ingredients for the Jamaican meal that I said I wanted to make. It's going to be slightly modified anyway, so if you're Jamaican, you're watching, you're thinking, that's not how to make it, or that's not whatever. You know, we're just making a healthier alternative. Anyway, I'm not going to show you when we're out because it's just too much time when I'm kind of rushing at the moment, because I have a lot to do in terms of what's in that, like household chores and bits and pieces to do before he goes to his drama class today. So see you guys in a sec. We got this robo fish. You put it in the water and it moves about, and my son said, oh, I want to feed it. Doesn't really take food, so I said give it some salt as some pretend food, which is what he's doing. Look. Yeah, fun time. Okay, so we're making like a healthy alternative to festivals basically, which is like a kind of dumpling donut type thing. I'm basically using rye flour, like gluten-free flour. Ugh, my food's burning. And then I put a bit of coconut oil, tiny bit of unrefined brown sugar and water, making it into these little balls. I'm not going to fry it, I'm going to put it in the oven. So I'm basically going to bake it. So that's it here. And he's just finishing off the last one. Finish off the last one and put it in. Oh, I've switched off the wrong one. This is what happens when you're trying to do a million things at once. So I fried some onions. I basically just used water. I didn't use oil. Onions and peppers. And I've got the ackee over there, and I'm gonna just put that in with some spinach. I would use a bit of Scotch bonnet pepper, but I'm not because of my son. So we got these. Got some boiled potatoes here. Let's go with it. And that's what I'm having. It's our Jamaican inspired meal. I'd normally make yam with you know, like the green banana, which is like hard food, to go with this, but I decided to have it with potatoes today because that's just what I felt like doing. So we're going to put these in the oven and we're going to bake them up. We're going to show you what the whole meal looks like when it's all finito. Thank you. Let's put it in the oven now, yeah? You know what, I actually made a mistake. I said I was using rye flour. No, I bought some rye flour to use to make a bread for one of my friends, and I just completely forgot. I'm just basically using the gluten-free flour that I have. It's just plain gluten-free flour. So it's not like any kind of like special, you know, like there's certain flours that you can buy that are like spelt flour, I think, and different types of flours, but it's just basically gluten-free baking flour, which is what I used. It's kind of got a greyish colour to it. Yeah. Anyway, I'm quite tired at the moment. To be honest with you, I'm a little bit drained. This homeschooling thing is not really a joke. It's quite hard, and I think the people that act like it's easy are just not giving you the true story. Anyway, yeah, so there's the ackee. Yeah, and I'm just going to put it into the onions and the peppers with some spinach, and yeah. Here's the little man's food. So basically they're the dumpling things that we made. And the ackee with the peppers and the onions and some potatoes. That's his lunch. Lovely and healthy. Okay, so it's the end of my hold on a second. Oh, I need to move. I think the way I'm sitting is not very yeah, so it is the end of the homeschooling day and I feel exhausted. It's Thursday today and I feel really tired. Sorry if the camera's a little bit weird because of the fact that I just don't really have anywhere to place it right now. I feel really exhausted. I'm just so tired. Like I kind of feel like I need a break. And I mean, I'm not saying like away from my child. What I mean is like going away, and obviously because with homeschooling you can be anywhere in the world and still homeschool, you know. So I'm thinking I need to just go like maybe outside London for about a week or something and just kind of have a more relaxed week. Be outside of being a different location so he can learn, you know, being in a different place. I genuinely just feel so tired, and you know, at first I was thinking, oh, maybe it's the food that I'm eating, because obviously, you know, I am very concerned about what I consume. So, and I'm vegan and everything, but I just sometimes, just because you're vegan doesn't mean that you're completely healthy all the time. And sometimes I'll have like something like a sandwich, that's a vegan sandwich, and it just completely makes me feel like crap. Like I literally feel so lethargic sometimes because of it. Like if I have something like that. Anyway, rambling, going off the point really. So yeah, basically my son's gone to his drama class, and so I'm just waiting to take him back home, to go and pick him back up again. And I'm having a much needed break. As you noticed today, I didn't actually do any really academic stuff. He made his superhero mask thing, because I kind of say today's his kind of, I wouldn't say his rest day really, because he still does he has drama class today, but I would say more creative day. So I don't know if you've seen in other vlogs that I've done where we've played like the drums, and then we've done like taking pictures and showing him how to put it on Instagram, and photography and stuff as well, and like art projects. So that's what I sort of use Thursdays for. But today he said he wanted to make a superhero mask, so I just said cool. And then normally I'll just say Fridays is going to be off. But some days he actually tells me he wants to do work, so we'll just do work. But tomorrow, what I decided I'm probably going to do tomorrow is I'm going to let him tidy his room, because he has this cupboard and it's full of books, and it's just really irritating every time I look in it, because I tidy it and I'm very like particular about how it gets tidied, and then his dad will come along and he'll take out a book and he'll just like knock everything down and just stuff it back in there. He won't put it back. He'll be like, I haven't got the patience, and he'll just throw it back in there. And it's really, really frustrating, because then everything looks a mess and I have to tidy it up again. And I just said to myself, you know what, he needs to learn how to tidy up himself. So I'm just going to just say to him tomorrow in the morning, we're going to do our chores that we normally do in the morning, and then he's going to clean his room. So we're going to take all the books out, put them back in again, take some stuff that we don't use and take it to the charity shop. I think that's all part and parcel of the learning process anyway. And then probably a little bit later on in the day, we might just do some like painting or something, like crafts. But I don't think we will actually, because I need to organise my room as well, because basically we created this kind of studio booth in my room, and so like some of the stuff that I had in that particular closet needs to be I need to find a place for it, basically. It's just kind of there, so I might use tomorrow to go through that stuff. So yeah, basically that's it really. Don't really have anything else to say. I'm vlogging on my other channel, Eat Fresh Live Fresh, as well, and I was just talking about how I just got some coconut water and stuff. And yeah, as you can tell from my face and just really generally from my speech, I'm absolutely exhausted. I'm really, really tired. So I'm thinking tonight, I might just upload the vlog that I need to upload, and then I'm just going to just relax and just chill out, because I'm actually really, really tired. Like, I don't think I can actually really concentrate on anything. Like, I have a client piece of work to finish, and I just can't see myself doing it. If you guys don't know, like, you might not even follow me on Eat Fresh Live Fresh, but I am a journalist, but I have a company called Intrigue Media, and we basically create written content for the internet. So we have our own online magazines and blogs, and we also have a department where we actually write articles and editorial pieces and website content, as well as like offline and online print brochures and press releases for the web, basically. And we have another service that we call a media link service, where it's a free service, and we basically take content from, say for example, if you're an up and coming artist or up and coming business, they will give us the content, and we will link them with a media outlet that can use that content to help them to build their online profile. So that's one of the things that we do. And we also have another service called Buzzblog service, where we create mini blogs to build an online buzz for a company, or for an up and coming artist, or for whoever, basically. So yeah, so that's it. It's interesting because I've used that service, I've used that strategy for my own blogs and stuff, but I haven't really used it for my YouTube channels because I've just been so busy, which is ridiculous really. I should have. Anyway, I'm kind of rambling, but I just felt like I wanted to have a little bit of a chat really. Yeah, homeschooling is not easy. Those people that pretend like it is are lying. It is not easy. It is the more difficult option in terms of the time and effort you have to put in. Sending your child to school is obviously, it's not easy because you have to get up every morning and take them to school and pick them up. It's just it creates that kind of rigidity that you have to stick to. So in that sense, you know, it's still difficult. But in terms of homeschooling, you're so hands-on with it that you don't really have time to focus on yourself, which is something that I think that I've emphasised this to quite a lot of people, that other mothers and friends that I know that have got kids. I've said to them, listen, you need to concentrate on yourself at some point, because if you keep on focusing on the children and you don't give yourself any time to yourself, or you don't give yourself any time at all, your children will suffer in the long run, because of the fact that you will be tired all the time, exhausted. You will never have had that time to freshen up and give yourself a break to recharge your batteries. So I think that in order to be a good mother, you need time to yourself as well. And those mothers that say, oh, once you have a child, you never have time to yourself, I think that's an absolute crock. It's nonsense. You need time to yourself. You need time to concentrate on yourself. A day in a week or a day in the month, you need to do it. If you don't, you're going to find yourself running yourself ragged and you'll burn out. I know people that have happened to, and it's happened to me, where I've just sat there like a zombie thinking, oh my gosh, I can't take this anymore. And so that's why I say to myself, every month I go to the spa, I go to the sauna, I'll have a girls' night in, I'll do something to basically give myself time to myself. Most weekends I get my time to myself, to be honest with you. I'm quite lucky in that sense, because my son goes to his grandmother's house on the other side, so most weekends I get to just do my own thing. And most of the time I end up working, which is really something I shouldn't be doing. I should be like taking time out to go to the spa, but then every month I do that anyway. So anyway, I'm gonna go now. It's the end of my homeschooling day. Tomorrow I might show you when we just like tidying up and whatever. I'm probably gonna go to the park or something like that too. Oh yeah, so I forgot. Probably just go to the park too. You're probably thinking, oh my gosh, she never gets a chance to go and run around. Not true. There are some days where I just don't show you that we've gone, because I've just left my camera at home, or sometimes I don't. Sometimes I don't want to vlog when I'm out. I want to just enjoy myself with my child, rather than having a camera every 2 minutes. You know what I mean? Anyway, I don't want this video to come out too long, because I made my other video really long, and it was really annoying to actually upload. Anyway, I'm gonna go now. I will speak to you guys tomorrow in my last vlog of the week. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye.